As our society continues to advance rapidly, welcoming in new and amazing inventions, it's not very often that we stop and think about what we've left behind. In fact, many of these things have disappeared so silently we can't remember at what point their existence was erased. That's why today we're taking a nostalgic trip down memory lane, revisiting 20 things that faded away so quietly they're sure to stir your memory. Number 1, dial up internet. The children of today, used to high speed Wi Fi connections, would not be able to survive the painfully slow speeds of dial up internet from the past. But if you lived during this era, you'll likely remember that distinct and strange screeching sound as you try to boot up your internet. One listen, and we're certain it'll instantly bring you back to this time. Number 2, VHS tapes. With streaming services essentially rendering discs pointless, many people of today have turned away from buying physical copies of films and shows. Now, only fans and advocates of old school VHS tapes have collections. No kid from today will ever understand the struggle of having to rewind a tape. There's no easy button to do that for you. Number 3, phone booths. With the majority of the population worldwide having their very own personal cell phone right in their pocket, phone booths have essentially become extinct. Now serving more as a cool photo op, you'll rarely see these on the street, though they once served as both shelter from poor weather and a quiet place to make calls. Number 4, floppy disks. Thanks to email, cloud storage, and other advancements in tech, the floppy disk is now a completely obsolete method of transferring data. Most children, if not all, won't have a clue as to what these are, likely also due to the fact that many computers don't include disk drives anymore. Number 5, handwritten letters. Nothing quite beats the feeling of receiving a handwritten letter, knowing fully well that someone took their time to carefully craft and send you this message. It's romantic, it's thoughtful, and sadly non existent in today's world. Thanks to text, direct messaging, and phone calls being so easy to access, this kind of contact with a personal touch is more or less gone for good. Number 6, payphones. Just like phone booths, you won't see payphones sitting around outside anymore. Why pay for a call when you have a monthly plan for a phone where you can text, call, or message someone instantly? It also doesn't help that you have to pay with coins. Carrying physical money is becoming less frequent these days too. Number 7, manual typewriters. Though the clickety-clack of typewriters is definitely satisfying, these devices aren't exactly practical in today's day and age. They're nifty pieces of vintage decor to keep around your house, but nothing more beyond that. They simply can't top the effectiveness and efficiency of computers, laptops, and printers these days. Number 8, film cameras. Unless you're passionate about photography, most people these days have never used a film camera in their life. With digital cameras and even smartphones showcasing impressive quality and instant results, it's hard not to go this route instead. However, there was a certain appeal and charm to having to wait to see how your pictures actually turned out. Number 9, paper maps. With Google Maps being everyone's best friend, paper maps have been essentially deemed useless. The struggle of having to open and unfold large maps that take up way too much space, figure out where you're going, and question directions don't exactly seem appealing when digital assisted maps can do all that with the press of a button. Number 10, library card catalogs. Annoying for some, relaxing for others, flipping through dozens of cards to find a book's location was a unique experience that's no longer felt today. There was something satisfying about the physical action of it, but there's no need to keep this process around when everything is basically a search and a click away now. Number 9, cassette tapes. VHS tapes weren't the only form of tape to go extinct. Advanced technology also pushed for the disappearance of cassette tapes. Thanks to Spotify and others, there's no longer a need for physical copies that required long rewind times or flipping over to hear the other songs. These are now seen more as gimmicky collectibles or unique, thoughtful gifts for collectors. Number 12, public smoking areas. In 2025, we all know the risk and dangers of smoking. We learned about it in school, our parents warned us about it, and we continue to see the harm through online media. As a result, compared to the past, you won't find many public smoking areas anymore. Knowing that it's a health risk just to be around someone smoking has convinced everyone that it's simply a bad idea to enforce these. Number 13, Rolodexes. Though once an organized way of keeping your contacts in one place, phone apps have easily replaced it in the past decade. Who needs physical copies when you can simply track it all with a swipe of your finger? We can almost guarantee kids of today's generations have both never seen or heard of the Rolodex. Number 14, pagers. The real question is, what can't phones do? From replacing the Rolodex to payphones, they've even taken the job of pagers. Once considered the go-to device for easy communication, pagers were once used to give speedy and immediate responses. Though you wouldn't actually be able to return a call, it did help to alert those in professions that needed quick feedback. Number 15, dot matrix printers. With today's printers now able to create copies in the blink of an eye with ease and no distinctive sounds, it's hard for devices like the dot matrix printer to keep up with new tech. Big, bulky, and slow, sadly these three words are simply not attractive in this generation's desire for fast and immediate. Number 16, encyclopedias. Instead of having numerous thick books to refer to for information, the internet now easily stores everything you need to know with just one search. It's a lot more convenient, right? Many born in this generation will never understand the struggle of flipping through pages just to find what you need. The plus side was, you never had to question the reliability of the information when it came to encyclopedias. Number 17, fax machines. Fax machines were once considered a huge advancement in tech, but that was before email and other digital file sharing methods took over. Though the ability to send documents over the phone line was a big step up, the tech of today share ease and convenience that is simply unmatched. Though it may still be used in certain workplaces, it'd definitely be considered outdated. Number 18, personal checks. With credit cards, Apple Pay, and so much more being the primary source of payment these days, using personal checks simply seem like an inconvenient method you can't be bothered with. From needing to carry a pen with you at all times, to writing it out, recording it, and getting it to a bank, there are too many steps involved for it to be considered worth it. Number 19, analog clocks. Did you know that some people can't even read analog clocks? That's how outdated people think these are. Now used more as an aesthetic piece of decor, people generally use their phones to tell the time. Digital clocks are the new in, and analog clocks are sadly already far, far out the door. Number 20, drive-in theaters. Can you really compare the drive-in theater experience to watching your favorite film in IMAX with an impressive sound system? Maybe not, but the atmosphere simply doesn't compare. Though drive-ins are quite rare these days, there's something nostalgic and beautiful about sitting in your car with so many around you, enjoying the fresh air and watching your favorite film. That's all for this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.